Hey, Adam, aka Spirit the Alpha, Love Kipper 3, so forth, so forth. Well, I got your response video. Thanks for the response. I appreciate it. You know, and and no doubt I know that you liked my birthday performance gift. Birthday performance gift. Yeah, that's it. Or late gift. And well, it was pretty cool. Your wolf child hybrid thing. That's pretty cool. Nice, you know. And that was a nice shirt you got. I saw it in that other video where you had this 3D light wolf thing, which was pretty cool. It was pretty nice. And hey, hope you like my shirt. Hang on, let me see how I get here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tropical shirt. One of the I would say one of the good perks that comes with living in Florida. I'm pretty sure you can get it in your state, maybe. But this shirt kind of fits this state because I bet lots of tourists wear this shirt when they come down here for their beach days and whatnot. And later on, I'm gonna put on another shirt of mine that I like, and it's pretty good. And I'm glad that you're not. Well, I'm not saying that COVID-19 is not serious. It is, but I know you don't watch the media, but I do at times. Mostly the ones that are a bit leaning toward the right. I do, and Sean Hannity, Tucker, whatever. They show some clips of other news medias pretty much, making the hysteria, the problem worse, which is what they really do all the time. And, well, that's okay if you don't think Trump is not the best president, but I actually believe he is. He is actually one of the best presidents. I know you don't know the politics, but I do my research. I do see what's going on, and Trump's really not that bad of a president, actually. Sure, he has his faults here and there. I know I shouldn't talk about politics too much. I'm only going to talk about a little bit of it. But he's not that bad of a president, actually. And like you said, he's doing a good job. You know, I would say last month, I think, he did what he had to do. He closed the borders for a while. He's not doing it permanently. We know that. He, stopped international travel for a while because we have to stop this spread because, that's something we need to do. And I don't know what that drug's name is. Like, he's trying to give a medication to everybody, which will help. It's got a long scientific name I can't pronounce too good. It's called hydro, whatever the heck it's called. But from what I hear, it works. So, but being the guys on the blue side, the demo, who's, they're giving him a hard time because, well, personally, I call them demo pigs because they're pretty corrupt in a way, no doubt. And I'm not saying the Republicans are perfect either. There's a couple of them that are corrupt too, But, the Democrats are going to be the Democrats, no doubt, And I can agree with you. I'd rather have him than her. And in this case, I'm pretty sure you pay attention to some of the politics. I'm pretty sure you heard that. Well, I call him Creepy Joe because if you look at him, he's kind of creepy. The former vice president. Personally, I don't think he has a chance because there's been plenty of video clips of him. He's like he thinks he's in one area, but he's in another. Like he doesn't even know where he is half the time. It's like his health is deteriorating in a way. So technically, he's not going to last very long, against Trump, and he's not going to do very well in a debate against him. My mom believes, knowing that his party, Joe's party, is pretty, I would say, way more corrupt than the Republicans. My mom believes that they might sneak in the witch again, Hillary in there. Knowing that's how they're corrupt, I believe that. I can believe that. But only time will tell. I'm not going to get into politics too much. I know you're not into it. But, all in all, Trump is a pretty good president. He is, you know? And I have no doubt he's going to win this year again, too. And personally, I hope his son runs in 2024, like maybe Junior. I hope he wins that one because personally, I would like a Trump dynasty, A couple of Trumps for a couple of years, to help bring this country really back up, But I'm sorry, I'm getting into politics too much. I already went into almost like 3 minutes into it. I'm sorry. But, like I said, I'm going to change it to another shirt. Watch this trick I can do with, I can put on one shirt without having to take one off completely. I got a trick for it. Watch this. But I got to take this one off first. And it's one of my coolest shirts. Yeah, watch this. Okay, all I gotta do is this. And all you gotta do is slip it out. So in a way, I put on a shirt without having to take off a shirt. And I took off a shirt without having to put on a shirt. Or, you know what I mean. And this is one of my favorite shirts in the world. Black Sabbath, because I am a metalhead. I love heavy metal, along with other music as well. But this is one of my favorite shirts. I've always worn some sort of bandana. Like I'm still into old-fashioned bandanas. I know how to tie them in a hat. But this is a face mask, as you can see. Hang on. Right there, SA. Those are the face mask people. I'm pretty sure you've seen some ads on them on YouTube once in a while, which is pretty cool. It has a lot of uses, I would say, and it's a lot faster for me to put it on in a way like this. I put a flap here because I want to keep the sun off my neck when I'm outside. So it's cool. So I hope you don't mind if I ask a couple of questions. You said you heard about a YouTube channel or whatever. These guys, I know you heard of them. These dudes that take these machete-looking tools, whatever they are, and they dig holes in the ground to make houses, or underground houses and pools. I know you've heard of them, but you got to see them. They're pretty amazing what they do. Like, I'm saying, man, I wish I could do that stuff. I would need this house, if I knew how to do it. But I guess, it's, the videos are like 20 or 19 minutes long, sometimes 10. But I'm pretty sure the work that goes into it takes probably weeks or months to do, because it's a big project. And they have that tool, but they take all the dirt out by hand. So it's not easy for them, and they have to find a water source. Sometimes they take the big, whatever the heck they're called, these pottery jars, whatever. They have to find the water source, bring it back and forth. So you can only imagine how many trips they have to take back and forth every time. But then again, there's also times where they take these bamboo sticks, they're hollow, and they find the water source. They put the bamboo stick somewhere where the water is running, and it's like a pipe system. So in a way, that's even faster, They're going back and forth every time. And sure, they also take like termite mound stuff and some red dirt, and they use it as paint and as, I would say, mortar or cement like that. It's just pretty cool. You got to see that stuff. It's really amazing. And I hope I can at least get this down to at least 15 minutes. And another question. Listen, I'm not trying to scare you, but you ever heard of a YouTube channel called They Will Kill You? It's a YouTube channel that talks about extreme. It's kind of like, it's one of those countdown YouTube videos, like from 10 to 1, 9 to, and the guy talks about dangerous stuff here and there. And I guess when he does the countdown, you see a human skull at every number, and at the beginning and the end of his videos. It's pretty cool. I would say it's educational, scary, yeah, but educational. And let's see, one more question. I don't know if you heard of that YouTube channel I just mentioned. Sorry. And let me see. Got one more last question. Please, I hope I'm fast with this. Come on. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little, stuck. Never mind. I probably forgot the last question. And when you said you weren't going to drink beer, excuse me, a little dry. When you said you weren't going to get into drinking, I understand, It's just that it's not, don't be afraid to take a drink once in a while. I'm not saying you have to, And the addiction part, I think that would most likely happen if you really got into it. But I'm not an expert. I don't drink as much as my, jumbo dad, because he's a jumbo. I don't drink as much as he does. I personally, I drink occasionally. You can do that. I think, the addiction part, I think that's more of a willpower thing than it is, I don't know exactly, but it's your choice. I'm not going to judge you, But, there's other alcoholic beverages besides beer. Like, I'm pretty sure if you want to, you can always go to restaurants, and I'm pretty sure they're going to open again. And I'm only going to mention Trump one more time. Trump does want us to go back to work. That is one thing I will give him credit for. He wants us to go back to work. So that's another prop for him. But apart from that, when the restaurants open again and we're able to go back and eat together with families and friends, well, you could try some of the drinks that restaurants give, the ones with bars in them, Sure, they're gonna have an alcoholic taste, but they're gonna have juices in there and stuff. It's pretty good. I've had some margaritas and other drinks that I probably don't know the name of, but they were pretty good. Sure, they were alcoholic, but I think you should be fine if you just drink responsibly, And plus, the bar drinks, the margaritas, blah blah blah. They're bound to be gashy, no doubt. So that might deter you from drinking too much, maybe. But it's your choice. You don't have to become a crazy a drinker if you don't want to be. You don't even have to become an occasional drinker. That's fine. I would give props to you if you can not drink for the rest of your life. I'll give you that. That's okay. It's your choice. I'm not going to judge you. And the whole reality thing and fantasy. Listen, I know. I was just mentioning it. That's all. And let me see. I got a few minutes left. Sure, my phone's got 50 something minutes on it, but I don't want to waste too much. What was I saying? Well, the part where you said you got into wolves at 4th grade, that's a pretty interesting story. Feel free to. You don't have to do it in a video of today. You can do it in some other time on how. You don't have to tell me the whole story, maybe partially the story and how you got into it. I can tell you my story about some of the things I got into. I'm still interested in, riding a motorcycle one day. The reason why I got into it, I think I may have gotten into it when maybe I was around high school, and I would watch Harley Davidson commercials like crazy. And because the reason why I would do that is because, sure, driving a car is fun, but for some reason, even though a motorcycle is a bit risky, it is. I wonder what it's like to, you're on a motorcycle, you witness the whole beauty of the scenery that you're riding around in, and you don't ever want it to stop. And personally, I think that's one of the most beautiful things in the world, And let me see, the other thing, martial arts. Well, I think I got into martial arts. Maybe around high school, maybe around my early 20s, and I would always, mostly, of course, Bruce Lee was my most favorite martial artist because, we can agree, he was one of the best martial artists of modern times. You cannot deny he was. And this was before I got into my MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes, and I guess before I got into martial arts, I was going through some difficult times. I was doing things that were not very helpful, as you can see. Hang on, I don't know if you can see them. Hang on. Oh wait, other arm. Hang on. Sorry, there's some scars here. Or, yeah, actually it's the right one, my bad. You know, right there. If you see those right there and here, there's a scar right there. You know, I was doing that at a time because I was going through hard times. And that's when the sensei of the martial arts dojo I go to, he reached out to me when I was at LA Fitness. He noticed these scars when they were really fresh. This was years ago. Reached out to me, and I got to tell you, my sensei, he's become like a father figure to me, you know, because he's giving me confidence, motivation. Sure, he messes with me a lot. Like, he says, you know, he tells ding dong jokes, you know, the in between kind of leg jokes. But, you know, that's a personal thing. But he's not, you know, he's just messing around. He's not a, you know, crazy person. He's just messing around. We all do. We're all dudes. We like to mess around and all that. You know, so do the guys at the martial arts dojo. They do it too, you know, not to make me feel uncomfortable, just to mess with me. That's all. That's what we do. You know, I guess with fighters, we mess with each other, you know. And it was I guess that was one of the best decisions of my life. And I never want to stop. Not until I pray I might reach black belt at MMA. Jiu-jitsu, on the other hand, it's going to take longer because jiu-jitsu is more technical. It takes more technique. That's why, you know. So, all in all, thanks for the response video. I hope you answered my questions. If I can answer one more question. Sorry if the video went past 15 minutes. One more question about maybe a YouTube channel here and there. Let me see, one more YouTube channel. I don't know if you've seen them or not. Let me see. Maybe one of the most famous YouTube channels. You must have heard of one of them. McJuggernuggets. The kid who made those psycho dad videos where it was staged, but it was so cool. It's like they make the videos so real. I don't know if you've seen those videos. It's the kid, I think his name is Jesse, and he has videos of his dad breaking his video games here and there. I don't know if you've seen it, but he is one of the most famous YouTubers in America, possibly even in the world, you know? And if you haven't heard of him, that's fine, you know? You don't always have to hear about YouTubers here and there. But, you know, that's the only questions I have. And, you know, and if, you know, when you get the chance, make a response video of your own, you know? So that's cool. And I'm thinking of maybe doing some Photoshop again. You know, I have to use my phone because my big tablet thing is broken. So don't worry, I'll make some stuff here and there. So enjoy your life, and I hope I remember your birthday next year. Thank you.